Shawty made that cut, she don't need no clothes. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got it cold. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Drop that to the floor. Yeah. Whoa. You ain't gotta do it none of these no more. If we hop in the beans, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my pride, babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of faith. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want the shoe with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe. She wants your name, D-Yo-Yo. I'm only doing cash, I don't need promo. I pull up to the high rise, I'm in the 4-4. Inside Coco. If I got a feeling, I keep it inside my heart. And I keep a pedicure cause I don't do facade. You can see my diamonds even when I'm in the dark. And since you got it,
everybody, what's going on? How are you?
She don't need no applause.
Share.
Like
some reactions, you guys. I got Larry Roberts.
I put some ice on you cause you got it
Larry
cold.
Roberts
I know I gotta keep my shawty.
What's going on? Happy Thursday.
To the floor. Whoa. You ain't gotta do it none of these no more. If we hop in the beans, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my pride? Got a lot of pain, but let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want to see what
It's just sped up.
You know I like when you right at the top. If I hit it front and back, she gon' hit the sidewalk. If she got a dozen with her, take her back to my law. Got a 5 in the morning, wild and wild. And the name ain't Megan, but she a stallion. Never see my divided. Remember I was pulling up in the valley. You know I take her so when she ride. But in the dark Kenzo. Shawty know to drop it, no
This song.
I'm kicking like Turbo. She don't need no clothes. I put some ice on you cause you got it cold. I know I gotta keep my shorty on go.
What's going on, Mr. Roberts? How are you?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I got breath in my body. There's no need to complain.
All right.
What's going on? Don't you judge me. I wasn't able to, hit the college or your chair and get shaved, or one of your workers. Didn't.
I mean, it's COVID-19, so it's all good.
Very good.
Absolutely.
And some of y'all ain't following the proper guidelines.
That's right. You ain't supposed to be getting your beard done, no way.
Yes. And then, this weekend is my birthday, so I'll save the glam for this weekend.
Oh, okay.
But Mr. Roberts, I thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come on with little old me for Client Talk to discuss fashion, your point of fashion, fashion in your industry, fashion, just period, sir. So I want to thank you, okay?
All right. Thank you for having me on, Brandon.
No problem. You guys know who I am. I am Brandon Moment, better known as Style Me Brandon. You guys know this is show 15. Woo! This is show 15. I've been bringing on clients, colleagues, soon to be a client. Him becoming a client was delayed because of a little injury he had, but all is well. So we just bring it on, everyone. I want to hear you guys' point of fashion. The list is going on. Like, the show is going to be great. I got so much lined up for you guys. I got a single mom I'm bringing on. I got a marriage couple I'm bringing on. But overall, the entire conversation is only about fashion. So the website is www.stylemebrandon.com. Mr. Roberts must have got a call. Y'all know he's a businessman. So you guys know who I am. You can find me on all social media platforms. My website is www.stylemebrandon.com. That's enough about me. Glad to have you back, Mr. Roberts.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It was asking me if I wanted to share, so.
Oh, well.
I already shared it.
Well, no, so if you share if you on, yeah, it's gonna take you off. But no, that's good. So I've said who I am, Mr. Roberts. For those that don't know who you are, do you mind giving the audience a brief introduction of who you are?
Sure. I would love to give you an introduction to who I am. So my name is Larry. I cut hair. I'm a business. I feel extraordinaire. I've been in business since I was 19 years old. Actually, I started cutting when I was 13 and went to barber school at 17 and opened up my first barbershop at 19. So I know I look like I'm 25, but I've been in business for 28 years. So yeah, I'm 47 years old. So music and haircutting and business is neck and neck for me.
Wow, go ahead, sir. 28
28
years.
years.
You know, the people ain't making it to see 28.
Man, you got to love what you do, man. And people think that they go open up a business and it's go flourish right away, but it don't happen like that, man. It takes a while. So out of 28 years, I'm starting to see, the benefits of all of the labor and everything and the sweat equity that I put in. So, it's not as easy as people. You got to really love what you do. So.
Yes, that's good. So to throw in, this past Sunday, I just celebrated my 10th year anniversary as a successful wardrobe
Oh,
stylist.
congrats.
So it's not what you do, it's
Absolutely.
how you do it. And you have to be very consistent at something that you love. And your passion is cutting hair, making people look good.
Absolutely.
Right? Yes, my passion is making the people look good too. Now I deal with a little more than what you deal with, but
I don't know now. I mean, people. Hey, once you do people hair and cut people hair and all of that stuff, it's done until it grow back. But you can take the clothes off and do something different. People have a fit about their hair. You already know that.
Okay, now that's a good point. Now, because I didn't wear a couple of our. Do you hear me? And then they got the nerve to say $40. I said, call the police. Call the police. Yes, so that's good. So you guys know who he is. This is Larry Roberts. He is the owner of Larry Barber's College here in Chicago. You guys saw him on the Steve Harvey Show. You guys saw him on Windy City Live. You guys know him. He is the son of Bishop Larry Roberts Sr. You guys know who that man is. That man is a genius in the music world. So, Larry, that's good. So give the people 2 fun facts about yourself that only your parents know.
2 fun facts that only my parents know. Really? For real? This wasn't in the interview process. 2 fun facts that my parents know. Well, I don't know if it's fun, but I'm true to my sign, so I'm a Taurus. So you kind of know what that means. So if you make me angry, then they yeah.
Yeah. He must have got a call, you guys. Okay. You guys, can you see me? Give me hearts. Give me hearts. Okay, you guys. So he said he's true. He's a Taurus. He's probably coming back on. You guys know he's a businessman. So he probably got a quick little phone call. So client talk with Larry Roberts. This is gonna be good.
These people.
We don't have any more
yeah, I know, right, man.
I told the people. I said that was probably Mayor Life. Yeah. So that's good. So that was one fact. You said you are a Taurus. You are true to your sign. I'm over here holding this, so I don't believe in all those things.
Whatever. But... And then
yeah. So give me
and the other
more.
thing is they know I'm anal about like just my hygiene and everything. I used to go to the park to play basketball with cologne on. My mama say, "Boy, where you going with all that cologne on?" When I was little, I was to the park to play basketball. So like I'm a cologne and clothes and shoe fanatic. Like.
So you like you have so much cologne. I be thinking.
No, I wear like really. I got about 300 bottles of cologne, but I'm so.
What you want to say is no. I wear very.
Well, I did kind of want to say that, but so I don't have to spray a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you accumulate it in time, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So those are a couple of little fun facts about me that my parents know.
That's good. That's good. So you guys know he's a Taurus. So those didn't know that out there, you Tauruses out here, I gotta watch all y'all, including my guests. And he loves to put his expensive cologne on, y'all. Get to be like him, and you won't be bad in there. Okay. So all is well. So Larry, are you ready to jump on
Let's do it.
train?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. So in the industry that you are a part of, is fashion important?
Well, fashion is very important. Even in orientation with my students, I actually, I tell them, I stand in front of them and I say, tell me something about me. So they ask, so what do you mean? I said, tell me something about me. They're like, man, them some some dope shoes you got on. I'm like, okay, that's one thing. They're like, man, your haircut and you're pretty groomed. I'm like, okay, that's another thing. I give one of my female students a little hug, like, oh my God, you smell good. I'm like, okay, cool. So with that being said, they always ask, how can I get clientele? How can I build a clientele? I say it's all in the way you present yourself, because something about you may be attractive. So somebody's like, man, what kind of shoes them you got on? Or, what's this, that, and the other? And then you're like, hey, man, I cut hair, da, 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 da. I give you your first haircut free. Come holler at me. Oh, no, man, I got to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's okay. I start at 4 a.m. How you want to do it? And from that point on, what I'm saying, you're able to. So I think that fashion is very important. Nails are very important. Like, I don't want your hands in my face if you got dirty nails or your hands smelling like chili cheese fries and all of that kind of stuff. That's right. We keep our nails, keep them manicured, because, if we
Not
chili cheese fry. You lying on my mustache. You done ate some chili cheese fries. You done licked your fingers and stuff, man. So my thing is that if we have expectations of the ladies, then I feel like we should be able to reciprocate that. We should carry ourselves accordingly to make sure that our swag is up to par as well. So yeah. So fashion is very, very important.
You guys heard from Vash is very important. And being that this is show 15, every guest that I've brought on some has been in the same industry, some has not. But everyone said, like, my motto for 10 years, you guys, has been your appearance means everything. And it's sad to say, but it's true. The book is judged by its cover. It's totally judged by its cover. And like Larry said, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've had some barbers. They haven't came to Larry Barber's house. But and I know y'all use all that enhancing and stuff now. Put some gloves on. But when you in front of me and you landing me in your thumb and I see all that black stuff, all that wears me thin. That wears me thin. Like, it wears me out. Then when you finna land me, you want to pull my skin down and do the razor. I say, you know what? Let me break out. Let me break out. Come on. Let me break
Well, I mean, I don't want to delve off into that, but a lot of that have to do, I believe, with a lot of people not being, properly educated in the industry. You have a lot of people who are infiltrators out here who don't have a barber's license. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they doing something positive, but at the end of the day, I'm licensed in over 22 states with my master license because of the fact of where I'm going and what I want to do, and what I want to achieve. But you have some people who don't even have their license. So a lot of times when they just kind of, come up doing it on their own and they have a lot of bad habits, they don't have anybody to help them to be disciplined in what to do versus what not to do. Like when they shut everything down for COVID-19, it's like y'all shut the hair care industry down when, my students learned about disinfecting and sanitation and infectious control. So we know about all of these things, but the powers that be don't know and understand that this is what we teach. We know about COVID-19, so yeah, so that's very important. So that's a key point that you made.
Well, we're gonna get
okay.
into
Let's get
that.
into that. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, Larry, I can't remember some of my people that I had on guests. I don't know if it was church or so on, but how did me and you meet? How did we meet each other?
Church, probably been around Sweet Holy Spirit, like church.
What's up to Sweet Holy Spirit?
So I played over there for Bishop Trotter knew me before I was born, so he used to come over to my my grandmother's church and all of that kind of stuff. So I was playing over at Sweet Holy Spirit when it was only on 103rd Street. I played drums and keys over there. Then Calvin's my cousin, Calvin Rogers. So at the end of the day, that's where I met you at. And then of course, just seeing you at the different church outings and stuff like that, and mutual friends and all of that. So yeah, that's how I met you.
Yes, that's good. So I have forgot. I didn't remember, but that's good. So you heard them, guys. We met out in
at church. Well, I'm saved. So we still trying to get you saved, but I'm saved and sanctified and filled with the precious gift of the Holy Ghost with a mind I want to run on and see what the end's gonna be.
Well, because you got that PK in you, so y'all all think y'all are saved. But your mom is on here. So, Mom, I know you ain't going to throw your son on the bus, but I know you've done what
she know I'm saved.
Because, you PKs are something else. You hear me? Y'all. And then you was in the music industry, too. You guys, Larry played the drum.
And the keyboard.
That Larry, that's not getting to that. That's another live. Your daddy just got on. Bishop, Your son ain't always been a
He
slave.
know I'm saved.
Yes, but no, but that's good. That's good. So we met in the church. Fashion is important. So now, Larry, I don't know this answer. So, is there a dress code for a barber?
Man, you know what? Nowadays, it's not even so much about, and you probably can attest to this. A lot of people think stuff got to match and it's got to be color coordinated and all that kind of stuff. But over the last few years or whatever, like if it's dope, people just put it on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And for a barber, it's like people are drawn to you based on what I can have on a pair. Let's just call it a pair of Louboutin gym shoes. And people are drawn to that. It's like people want to be around you just because of the way you carry yourself. So for a barber, that's very important. Like, but if you looking nasty and you stink and you smell, it's like or if your station is cluttered and nasty and you don't clean your clippers and your station is just a wreck, like I don't want to be. But if you sit in my chair, man, I'm gonna smell good. You're like, man, what kind of colognes that you got on? Oh man, I got on da 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 da. Or they see me properly. When I take my cape off my client, I fold my cape up, put it on the back of my chair. My station is neat. All of these things are important. They see my nails. My hands look up the part. My shoes are shine. My dad taught me that stuff, man. Keep yourself together. And so I think that a barber appearance is very important because a person want to be affiliated with swag. You might not even get the best haircut, but if you someone you should know, or if that person got swag, like, yeah, man, Lero cut my hair, man, and it's based on swag. But I got both of them though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dope barber and I got swag, so
You said not
yeah. Not to toot my own horn. Some poor dog don't wag their own tail. But yeah, fashion is very, very important. Definitely.
So you guys, you hear, it's not a certain dress code, but you want to carry yourself presentable. You want to be presentable. Goes back to my motto: your appearance means everything. I have had plus size barbers. I've had anorexia barbers.
Plus size barber. I've never heard of a plus size barber. What does that mean? And
listen, put it in the comments if you've had a plus size barber.
Hey, Adrenas. They go Adrenas. Adrenas, can I get a peppermint and a towel, please?
And a pork chop. Cause she got all that in that bag.
Man, when I play,
but she got a piece of steel in that.
I already know. When I played for New G, Adrenas would come over there and wipe my face and throw a peppermint on my mouth. I'm like, what is that?
Yes, well, she be throwing a peppermint in this about this for the show. But no, Adrenas, don't cuss.
Please don't.
We love you. That's the nurse. But so that's good. But I have had plus size barbers. I won't call their name, but they over there on 87 at Cottage Grove. But so let's get out the barber, but we're gonna go back into that. Is there a dress code for a musician, either concerning church or just period?
Same thing for a musician. But to be honest with you, as it relates to musicians, you could be plus size, you could be skinny. You could be, nasty, whatever the case may be. It's like people are like, if you talented, man, people going. So that's a little different. But nowadays a lot of musicians are really concerned with how they carry themselves. Like me being a dominant drummer, meaning like I play drums most of the time. So if I play 2, 3, 4 services, my clothes are soaked and wet. Literally, I hate playing drums in suits unless it's like a a situation where I gotta wear a tux or I gotta wear a suit in the situation, like if it's a union gig or something like that. But otherwise, I'm more comfortable in jeans and a shirt because my clothes. But I make sure that it got some swag to it. Like my shoes go be on point, my jeans go be dope, and my shirt go be dope as well. So yeah, I think that's important.
And you're gonna have a good backpack sitting.
Oh yeah, how you know? I'll have a good backpack sitting on. That's right. That's my stick bag. You talking about my Gucci
Yes.
stick bag?
Oh, you got yes, very good. Very good. So your father said it used to be. It did used to be. I grew up in a missionary Baptist church where our musicians, they were required to dress up. They couldn't come in there in jeans. They was hitting that thing. What's the? I don't play drums. I know music, but I don't play
But you ain't
drums.
ask. But you didn't ask that though. You didn't ask because in Church of God in Christ, my grandmother was Church of God in Christ, so that's what I come up in.
Very
We
good.
couldn't come in.
You can't be born in. I mean, you
Joy, you got to
can't
be
join.
born
You
in.
gotta. What is it? You gotta be
So
born. I'm
I had to
Baptist,
have
man. I don't
on.
know
We
nothing
had to
about
have
that.
on a tie. We couldn't come in church without no socks on. Like we had the penny loafers on. You better have some socks on. My mom was like, "What you going out the house without no socks on?" I had to put socks on my penny loafers. So that's how it was. But nowadays, man, don't nobody care about that, man.
It's
It's
2020,
2020.
Bishop.
Like, man, don't nobody care about that. Put some clothes on and come to church. What are you more concerned about? Because that person that got that tailor-made suit on with them gators, they the ones that's in the, that's a whole nother subject, but
The ones that have that telomere and gators on, they sleeping on auntie or grandma. Okay, but moving on to the next question. Yes, so that's good. So, being in Larry's industry, he's a barber, he's a CEO, and he's also a musician. There is a dress code, but overall, is you want to present yourself a certain way, and it goes back to we can't express it enough. It's not what you do; it's how you do.
right.
And your appearance means
Yeah.
everything. The book is judged by its cover. You can be that drummer that's just stay in the pocket. Did I say
Yep.
it correctly? You just stay in the pocket the whole service, but you are done. You got on your good suit or you got on your good button up, and you have that appearance. And the one thing I noticed in the Baptist church, so first of all, our organ player was always good, but our drummer was a fool. But our drummer used to be pulled together. I won't say my home church, but he used to be pulled together.
Please don't.
And the mothers used to come over, and the mothers used to tell him, like, the dreams gave you peppermints. I used to bring him peppermints, ask me if he wanted chicken dinner. And all these old women, they still like to
Oh,
go.
yeah.
But even though he stayed in the pocket the whole service, he used to piss the choir off, the director, and everybody else. But the mothers, they loved that man. Do you
Right.
think? Rest his soul. But they had loved him and we had hated him. But he stayed at the church for many, 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 many years. The mothers paid good tithes. That choir, we was just paying our choir
Right.
dues. But mothers told pastor they liked him or everything, but that was another story also. But moving along. So we did touch base on that. So Larry, seeing that you wear many titles than just the CEO and a barber, is there a certain dress code or a way that a male with many titles should carry themselves?
I think that it's according to, like I remember back in the day, if I went to buy a car, I would put a suit and tie on because I felt like that would make a difference. Like I'm putting a suit and tie on,
Okay.
I'm going in here, I remember I went into a Lexus dealership, when I was like 22, 23 years old. And I want to buy a Lexus, so I'm figuring if I put on a suit and tie, that's gonna seal the deal. Man, they don't nobody care about that. I see multimillionaires walking around in suspenders and jeans and a plaid shirt with the same shoes on every day. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was the one. I got best dressed in high school. So when I was in high school, I had Ferragamos. I wore Ferragamos when I was in high school. Shoes. I bought that myself now. I bought that myself now. You know what I'm saying? Now my mama did, and Neiman Marcus.
In high school,
I was cutting hair since I was 13. Yeah, and I was a musician too. Yeah.
Very good. You gotta train up in the
So instead of having a book bag, I had a Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and a Fendi portfolio that I carried my papers and stuff in. So, man, I worked hard, man. I charged a lot of money. I had the suburbs sold up. So, that's how I was able to maintain that. But at the end of the day, I just feel like it's really according to where you have to go, where you need to be, and you need to do it according to that. But I teach people also, like there should be uniformity inside the barbershops, whether it's, everybody have on a smock, your posture, everything needs to be on point because a lot of people think that what we do is not a real job when that's not true, because the same people that saying it's not a real job are people that need to see us for services. But the issue is that guys just don't know how to conduct and they don't know how to carry themselves depending on the situation they in. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody say, hey, you need to wear a suit, then wear a suit. Don't come in there the way you want to come in there. But if they say there's no dress code, like I wear cologne according to the outfit that I got on. So I pick my outfit, and before I get in the shower, I pick my outfit. make sure everything is on point, and I wear cologne according to the suit that I got on, or the clothes that I have on, or just kind of whether it's summer, whether it's wintertime, so everything have to coordinate with me, So I think that it's important the way you dress, not so much nowadays because people really don't care, man. They just want to get the deal done. I used to go to closings when I used to buy and sell real estate. Go to closings with a suit and tie on. Man, please, some people come in there with some Dickies on and a polo shirt with some boat shoes on that's dusty to close that deal and walk on up out of there. So it just really depends on the person. For me, I have an image to uphold, so I want to make sure I'm on point. Period.
So your father said you used to wear his suits.
I used to wear his shirts. So the thing about it is that we got the same initials. I'm a junior, so he had his cufflinks that had, his French cuff shirts that had his initials on there. So even though they was a little too big, because I wore suits and ties to school every day almost. So they was a little too big. So I used to have his jewelry and everything on. I used to have his cologne on my dresser, all of that. So I did used to have his shirts on, but stop telling all the business, Dad.
I love it, Bishop. Tell it. Yes, that is hilarious. So that's good. So you want to dress for the future. And that's when I do my consultation with my clients. And when I'm going through the questionnaires with my clients, I ask them, where do you see these pictures going? Where do you see this look going? Like, where do you Niecy? I'm on live right now. I'll tell you where I'm going to go for my birthday. Do you see Niecy out here? She want to take me out for my birthday. That means she's in town. What you can do is you can sing me a song, okay? While we at the town, I want you to sing "Happy Birthday, Happy Birthday." I got the people on here, so I can't tell you what I want you to say. But so that's good. So we gave Niecy her time. That's all she wanted. She wanted to be acknowledged. So love you, Niecy. God bless. Okay, back to this interview. So that's good. That's good. So there is a certain way you want to dress for according to your future. So when I do my consultations with my people, I ask them like, where are you taking this? So we're doing a photo shoot. I say, what are you using these pictures for? When are you going to use them? Because my job is to set you up for the future. That's my job to know what is the future. Like I've expressed, and I've said, like, why would I put you in Christmas colors and we are releasing this in August? Like, it doesn't make sense. Now, it's your fault we took the shoot. We did the shoot around Christmas. But those are questions that I need to know because you might not want to release it until maybe next fall. We don't know. I don't know. So I need to know those type of things because when you do decide to release it, it's going to fall back on me like, Brandon, why you had her in that? Why you had him in that? And they didn't release this, honey, and it's summertime. Like, you got to make sense. So, you have to dress accordingly. You have to dress towards your future. So that was good, Larry. Really, really good. I love that this is flowing real, real good. My nails I had on has been a little challenge, but you're doing very well. So let me, Larry, be honest with me. We can talk. Let's be as raw as possible with this next question because I know that it can be a long-term question. But are there restrictions for males concerning fashion? Not in your industry, just period.
I think the restrictions really depend on the person. Some people don't care about getting certain attention or whatever. Like, I don't like to be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that I'm presentable. Like, I don't want to do what I want to do.
Hold on, not to cut you off, but give me an example of being embarrassed.
Well, for me, I have to make sure, like, I look in the mirror before, which a lot of ladies should do, but I look in the mirror when I'm a prophet. So I look in the mirror after all my clothes is on. Like, if I put a suit and tie on, if I leave out the house at 6 o'clock in the morning with that suit and tie on, if I don't get home until 11 p.m., my suit and tie still got to be in place. And I'm going to come in the house at 11 p.m. and I'm going to look to see that I was still looking the way I wanted to look all day long. That's just the way I've always been, right? So my point is that when I say I don't want to be embarrassed, I want to make sure that my shirt is on point. I want to make sure that my pants ain't too tight. I want to make sure that, they not gathered. I want to make sure that, they ain't sticking in my butt.
What's too tight, Barry? Because, I don't like too loose.
I think too tight is really when it's, and then it really depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my swag and my get up wouldn't call for something that's not becoming of me. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than somebody that's plus size putting on something that they know they shouldn't have on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so each individual is different, and if that's the way a person want to dress, and if you want that attention, then hey, go for it. So be it. But with me, I want to make sure that my stuff is on point, even from my shoes being shined. I don't want to scuff like, I mean, I won't say how many pair of shoes I got, but I have shoes that's probably 10, 15 years old that look brand spanking new. Because if it snow outside, or if it rain, or if it's some mud, and I got on some shoes I don't want to get messed up, I'll walk barefoot before I walk outside with them shoes on. That's just me. And anybody that know me, they know this about me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just certain precautions and stuff that like that I take. And then like if you in church, if you up on stage, certain stuff you can't say, well, I'm grown, I do what I want to do. Yeah, but is that representing your church, or is that representing your pastor well, or
I got some people on here that is saying,
yeah, I mean, it's real. So you can't be upset because somebody want to make sure that you're up to par. It's almost like going in the courtroom and you standing before the judge, but you want the judge to let you off, but your pants is hanging all the way down, and then the judge like, man, pull up your pants. You're like, man, forget you. And the judge like, okay, tell him come back here. Tell him come back here. I'm going to hold you in contempt of the court. I done seen it happen. So my thing is that when you go in a place where you have to be presentable and you have to make sure, like I'm a leader, but when I'm in a situation where I have to be led, I learn how to follow because it's not my thing, period. You know what I'm saying? So I think we just got to be mindful. We have to be considerate. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully that answers your question. I kind of, we being raw, but
I want to know, are there restrictions? Are there?
I don't think that there are any restrictions, because again, it depends on the individual. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, like man, I don't know, some women may be, a little bit blessed as well as men than others. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you wear something that's inappropriate for a certain situation,
I like how you
I try, you know what I'm saying? I try, but if it's something that's inappropriate for a certain situation, it's like, come on, you know better. You know what I'm saying? It's not about you at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think that it depends on our maturity levels, and it depends on, again, where we want to go, even as it relates to social distance. I mean, not social distance, but social media, I taught my daughter, I said, hey, like my daughter, she's young, she's vibrant, but she's a celebrity chef. She got her credentials and all that kind of stuff. I said, so what you don't want to do is that you don't want to misrepresent yourself on your social media, and then somebody profound, be yourself, but somebody profound is saying, man, I need to hire da 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 da. They can look at you without you even knowing, saying, man, her food look good, but look at all this crap she doing. You know what I'm saying? Cats smoking blunts. If that's what you do that on your own time, not on social media. Not on social media, because you can lose out on a job and a good situation, because at the end of the day, nobody want to feel like, man, they go come in my house and they go screw me up, because if they don't care about their personal lives, what make me think that they go care about me? You know what I'm saying? So at some point, man, we got to grow up and we got to mature, and we just got to know when, where, and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
And I can't stress it enough, but it comes back to my motto for 10 years strong, you guys. Your appearance means everything. And appearance falls in all of those things that Larry said. So it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You have fixed that up good, because I've been saying that. So with the restrictions as far as the males, like he said, but he had wood across that thing real good. There are some of us that are blessed, and there's no reason that someone should see that. My thing is, like you said, you look in the mirror and you see it. You see it before anyone else see it. Now, if you out to do something else, baby, just let the people know, baby. Okay? Because you gotta do what you gotta do to make it however you make it. Because I'm gonna do what I need to do, so I'm not gonna rain on your parade. Do what you gotta do. But if you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you gotta wake up
pay
and
attention.
pay attention. Okay? You hear me? And that is good. That's really good. So it's a 50-50 restrictions. There are, and then there are not. It depends on your industry. It depends on what you're doing. It depends on where you want to go. It depends on just basically what you want to do. So, men, be mindful. Ladies, y'all, please.
Well, they okay. The ladies okay.
I'm going to let Larry touch base on that because I will ask him about you women short. But we get that. So, Larry, now we're going to talk a little about having a stylist, being a wardrobe in that. Going to be a barber, going to be on a talk show, going to the jails. You guys, Larry have this wonderful program that happens in jails here in Chicago. Wherever you're going to be who you are, how do you plan your attire?
Again, I plan my attire depending on the situation. You know, like when I went on Windy City Live, just for example, you know, I knew I was going to be on there with the beautiful Val Warner. So, you know, so I knew that was kind of like a, you know, kind of low wear, but slash, you know, you can kind of dress it up a little bit. So, you know, I feel like, man, let me throw on some plaid. I'm going to throw some plaid pants with some swag, straight leg, you know, put on a little black, and I threw on a bow tie with it just to kind of throw everything at them, you know, and make sure my hair and everything was on point, man. I cut my hair. So, you know, it's things like that. You know, if I went on CLT.
Yeah, fix it up when you say make sure your hair was all right. Because I was going to say you got.
No, I don't got no unit on, doctor. That ain't no unit, doctor. That's my hair.
Oh, you
That's mine, doctor. But then when I was on CLTV, you know, I wore a more profound suit, more, you know, I mean, it was younger looking, but it was still a business attire suit. And I didn't have on a tie with a bunch of stuff in there. It's like I had on a plain solid tie, you know, because of the type of situation that it was. So I really plan the way I dress, you know, really based on that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm one of them type of people where I remember somebody at church told me one time, she was like, I ain't never seen you wear the same thing twice. Well, that's because of the fact that you got to know how to, like, why would I wear, like, if I wear that shirt or them pants on a Thursday, then, you know, I gotta be mindful of when I wear it again on that certain day and all that kind of stuff, if I even do wear it again. That's just the way I do. Like, I put everything in the cleaners, man. Like, any cleaners I go to, I'm always the best customer because I put T-shirts and everything in the cleaners since I've been a teenager. I just always have. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just have all my stuff laid out for me to just kind of pick, and I pick all of that stuff out. I think about what I'm going to wear actually, like, as I'm going to sleep at night. I'm like, man, what I'm going to wear tomorrow, man? Okay, I think I have an idea. You know, then I go pick my shoes out. I pick my shirt out first. That's what I do. I pick my shirt out first. Then I pick my pants out, you know, if I'm not like dressing up or whatever, and then I pick my shoes out. That's how I do it. Because if you pick jeans or whatever out, you go wear first, but then it don't match the shirt you want to wear and the shoes. So I always pick my shirt out first, then my jeans, and then my shoes. That's how I do.
Okay. And then your accessories just flow in.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then can't forget that cologne.
Well, that cologne come out the word. You know what I'm saying? That after I lay everything out, then I go through my colognes and I smell all my colognes and I'll be like, what do I want to wear today? Well, I'm wearing this. Okay, you know what?
Now you don't be just spraying.
No. I know how my cologne smell, but sometimes I just smell it to see if that's the vibe I'm looking for. Like if I'm gonna be gone all day, then I need some MFK Rouge on, or some Satin Oud on, or some, you know, or if I got an old school Valro, I might put some old school Polo on, or some Kuros, or some Paul Sebastian. You know what I'm saying? So it really depends on where I'm going, what I got on, what I got happening. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going in the park to play basketball, like every time I go to play basketball, cats be like, man, okay, who is that smelling? I said, what am I supposed to do? Not take a shower before I go to the gym?
Larry, you think you bad on the court? I want to see you on the court. I want to use.
Please, you sound like Josh. Josh told us he can play basketball. He can't play no basketball. And I hope you on here listening, Josh.
Which Josh are you speaking of?
Josh from the church. He think he can play basketball.
Oh yeah, he can't play basketball, but myself, I want to see you on the court.
Let's set up something. When I got to get my leg right first.
Okay, well I saw you on them drums, so it might.
No, it's different than running around, jumping and playing basketball. The doctor said I can't do all that now.
Okay, well you
I just put shoes on for the first time last week in 3 weeks.
Well, I know that was
driving me crazy.
That is hilarious. So, Larry, how is your closet colorized? How do you have your closet set up?
Coordinated pretty much. So like, my jeans, all of my shoes, and I have like a little. Now I have like a little, like a dresser desk, like for my cologne, and I got like coat. I mean, I got hanger. So I got a room that's set up just for clothes. So I got like coat
Okay.
racks like that you would see, clothes racks that you would see in a store, and I just kind of coordinated like that. And like I said, all my stuff is on hangers. So I mean, I try and coordinate it the best way I can.
No wire
No
hangers.
wire hangers. I actually have hangers that I bought that's color, that's good suede like type hangers.
Now you know what, Larry. I'm
I mean, I
sick.
do. You can get them at Target for like, man, you can get a box of them. They not expensive.
You can find them on Amazon
Absolutely.
too. Yes. So the next three questions are going to be about me. Be very truthful and
Okay.
honest. That's what this conversation is about. But the first question to start those three is: do you think a wardrobe stylist is necessary, and why?
I think a wardrobe. So I feel like I can dress, but somebody like yourself who's a wardrobe stylist, where this is what you do, it's kind of like me have it's kind of like me having a COO, a CFO. I know how to do all that stuff, but I don't know how to do it as well as they know how to do it, right? So by you being a stylist, I just kind of have to tell you, you kind of got to check me out, check my vibe out, my swag, see what I would be okay with, and I gotta trust you and let you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to make sure you got to make sure I'm comfortable, but as a stylist, it's like I just got to trust and believe that you're gonna make it happen. Hey man, you know what? I'm going for this look. I'm trying these different pictures because I want to do X, Y, and Z. Dog. Somebody tried to call me again. You still here?
Yeah, I'm here. Now you tell President Obama you'll get him.
Yeah,
ready.
man. Well, if it was President Obama, I would have had the answer. Okay.
Okay, I'm here. So yeah, so do you feel that a wardrobe stylist is necessary? Do you
Yeah,
see
I
me?
can see. We back
Okay, well come on, answer my question.
because it's like double talking now.
Oh, you sound good on my
Okay,
end.
we good then.
Audience, is Larry good on you guys' end?
Dog. So it's talking again. Okay, so dog,
Okay.
dog. People trying to freaking call me. Can I log out and go back in?
No, what you can do is pull your screen down and put your moon on so they can stop calling you. It'll go right to voicemail. Oh, everybody said you're good.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. So answer the question. Do you think a wardrobe stylist is necessary, and why?
I think a wardrobe stylist is necessary because of the fact that you do what you do, and what you do is very, very important. So, and I'm hearing talking. It's like it keeps talking over. All of our conversation is talking over. So, man.
It's saying that the people are saying that they can hear you fine. I can hear you fine.
But I can hear like our old conversation keeps coming up.
So do you maybe have the window open somewhere else?
Nope.
So let's just keep
Okay.
moving along. Do you hear me now? You
Yep.
hear me? Okay, so let's finish the question. Tell me, do you feel that a wardrobe stylist is necessary? It'll go away. My prayer warriors are praying, so just keep.
You got prayer warriors?
Yes, I do. My shit.
Nothing at all. That ain't no tongues, man. So basically, at the end of the day, man, just to sum it up, a wardrobe stylist is definitely necessary because what you do is what you do, and uh, and I would rather your expertise versus just because I think I know how to dress. It may not be exactly what I feel like it needs to be. I had to take my ears out because I keep hearing my old conversation, so it's kind of irritating.
Did it stop?
Huh?
Did it stop? Okay. So then, do you want to come in and come back?
Let's try that.
Okay. Okay, you guys. Thank you guys. Larry's having a little delay. Y'all know Lori called him and everyone else had called him, but he's gonna come on back in. But so you guys, I see some of his students are on here. I see a lot of you guys are on here. If you guys want to put questions in that you want to ask Mr. Roberts, because towards the end of the show, I'm going to ask him a couple of questions of you guys. So, but make sure it's pertaining to fashion. If it is a question pertaining to barber or musician, that's okay. But let's not go on out, you guys, because we are, the show is about fashion. So let's just have a
Okay,
good
I'm
time,
back.
okay? You're back. You hear me? How are you?
Great. Yep.
You good now? All right. So you did answer that. So you said wardrobe stylist is very necessary when you Titus, don't you come over here because I will cuss you out. I just cut your sister out. So I would hate to have to cut you out too, okay, Titus?
Hey, you can hang it up with Titus. So I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. You ain't gonna win.
Titus will go,
That's what I'm saying. So
Titus, we still, God ain't through with me.
you just let Titus, you let him have his way. That's it. Titus, what's up, man?
Oh, no, I will go
No,
Titus.
That'll be all night.
Titus, tell the people I will get you together. But no, Titus, my big brother. Shout out to Titus. That's a great musician too. So that's good. So a wardrobe stylist is totally necessary when you're doing photo shoots. Like Larry has appeared on some amazing talk shows. I don't know if he did hire a stylist or so. I'm pretty sure there was someone that was in charge of wardrobe that was on set. So I'm pretty sure they made sure he looked fine. So my job is very, very necessary. And it goes back, if you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention, okay? So, Larry, have you ever had a wardrobe stylist?
I never had a wardrobe stylist. Again, because I felt like I did it well enough, but then on the flip side of it, I feel like I don't like to start something and stop it. So if I'm going to have a wardrobe stylist, I want to be able to afford to have a wardrobe stylist and not just be playing games with it, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so when I do something, man, I like to be consistent with it. So if I'm gonna have, I want to say, man, I can't afford you this time. I'd rather have you do it, and then each time after that, whatever that looks like, then I would want to line it up so that way it can be like that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, that is amazing. You should hold a class and help these people that be wasting my time and my colleagues' time. But, so let's discuss, because I'm pretty sure you've been in the industry. You have heard, the do's and the don'ts of a wardrobe stylist. So can we discuss the pros and cons of having a wardrobe stylist of what you've heard? Since you've never had one, what have you heard?
So you got to be a little bit more explanatory about the question. What do you mean as far as do's and don'ts? Okay.
I sure can. I
right.
Talking. So basically, so let's take, where could I take? What can I do? Child, honey, I had got a brain freeze. So no, basically what I want to talk about is basically the pros and cons of having a wardrobe stylist. So basically me telling you what to do, and you're not comfortable with that, or basically, like you said, if you would like to do it, you want to be consistent with it. So let's talk about like those do's and don'ts of having like a
see now you said you wanted to be raw with it, and now you talking around stuff. So let me help you.
Now you know what? Now you gonna make it make
Not,
sense,
not, not,
okay?
not.
Because I would hate to have to drag you along. Okay.
So,
Because you know I don't
so.
laugh. So I basically want to know. So basically, what I wanted to know was, what have you heard from the people that your colleagues, your
You know
peers,
what? I haven't really heard anything, but what I will say is that I think that we're in the season of, people are grown and people are gonna be who they are, do what they want to do, and it's just it, man. And I think that as adults, what we have to do is that we have to respect people's space, and who they are, regardless to, how they choose to live their lives, this, that, and the other. At the end of the day, I think a human being is a human being, and you know, whether I have a female or male wardrobe stylist, the only thing I ask is that, respect my stance and where I am, and I don't care who you are and what you do. It's just a boundary line that I may have, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying?
make it plain.
And so, like, I really don't care what somebody think and what somebody feel, because a person that do good work is a person that do good work. That's just period. You know what I'm saying? So that's really my posture and my stance as it relates to that. So I really don't care about what I hear about people, man. What I care about is that, what do I think about that person who I want to do a job for me? It's almost like somebody saying something, where somebody said blah 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 blah. Well, I need you to tell me who said it, because if you can't tell me who said it, then I don't want to talk about it. So that's my stance with anything, period. It's like, if I want Brandon to style me, then I would rather establish some type of rapport and relationship with Brandon, so I can know who you are versus what somebody else have to say. So I really don't care about what somebody say about somebody or anything like that. I use my own judgment.
That is good. Y'all heard it from yourself. So y'all start using your own
Yeah.
judgment, okay? And being in this industry, you guys, it's been 10 years. This man you said
28 years.
28 years. Some of y'all ain't saw family members to make it to 28. So this guy is doing a great thing. It's only 10 years for me. I got a long ways to go. I haven't experienced some of the things that I want to experience. But one thing I will say, just what Larry can adapt to this, the people will put their mouth on you, good or bad. My thing is, I most definitely have a story, and I can tell you, they say it's two sides to a story. But, my only downfall has been with my clients is they're not being honest with their budgets.
Okay.
So they'll waste my time because I'll create an entire lookbook. They tell me, oh, I don't have a budget. I create an entire lookbook for them, and then I send them a lookbook, and they like, is that Gucci? It is. Oh, well, that's my entire budget, baby. I just sent you this whole consultation questionnaire, and we just did what we had to do. Let's make it make sense. So basically, you have just wasted my time with me creating you this entire amazing lookbook with no budget, but you actually had a budget.
Right.
So it's not, because the people that I've worked with in the past, that might not be you. I've worked with so on and so on, and they might have a budget. Please don't put yourself in those shoes. Now, I can perform the job for you like I did for them with your budget, but tell me up front, what is your budget, so that I can be the miracle worker. Now, I can't be like Jehovah, but I can be a great miracle worker when it comes to fashion. But you have to be straight up, and you have to be honest with me as far as what your budget is. So that's good. That's real good. So the next question is going to be, and we talked about this yesterday, Tuesday, when we did our run through, but I want to touch base on this because a lot of guys say that it's a problem. They judge the people that do it, the guys that do it. But does it make a male feminine that they get their eyebrows clean, that they get their nails done, that they get their feet done, that they do wax, they do all of that stuff? Does it make a male feminine, or we can either be honest, make them a homosexual, make them feminine because they do these type of things?
So metrosexual, I mean, it's okay, and at the end of the day, I feel like you know what you're going for and what you're trying to do. So if you have, like, I got guys who their eyebrows are sticking all the way out here, so I gotta lay them down, so to speak. But if you want to put an arch on your eyebrow, and if you want to make it look arch, like, you know what you're going for. You know what I'm saying? So it really depends on what it is, how it's done. I mean, how can I expect? I'm very, very anal as it relates to how I want a woman to look. So if I want my woman nails done all the time, if I want her hair done all the time, if I don't want her feet feeling like they got hustled and you know all this crap on the bottom of them and all that kind of stuff, man. At the end of the day, I feel like I need to do the same thing in order to make sure I reciprocate, because I don't want to be no hypocrite. It's like I want you to have yourself together, but I don't have myself together. So I don't feel like it makes a person, you know, homosexual or whatever the case may be, because they want to keep themselves together. Again, there's a difference. Now, if you got a certain vibe and a certain look with how you presented yourself, then yeah, that's the attention that you're trying to get, and that's what you're going for. But just because I get my nails done, and if I get my feet done, or whatever, however that looks, or if I keep myself groomed, and if I'm always clean and fresh looking, that don't mean anything except for I'm choosing to represent, the way I need to represent. If that make any sense. So
Okay. That's good. Oh my God.
you already
Titus
know,
said the eyebrows.
period.
Well, Titus, I get my eyebrows shaped up, okay? So make it make sense. I don't get them arched, but I do get them clean, and I get them
Titus, when I cut your hair, Titus, I did your eyebrows. I had to lay them down for you because they were sticking out.
Don't make them eyebrows stick. Yes. So, it's okay, but you have to do what works for you, because there are some men that they do need an arch. It just goes with their how their face is structured and everything. So now I do hate to see a man that is doing work with their hands and their hands is not done. Like via in your industry, you cut hair. Via in my industry, I'm a stylist. Like I saw many of my colleagues, like they got dirt under their nails, and it's like you working with these women, with these men, like, oh my God, he touching me, like, because I think like that. So I know if I'm thinking like that, someone
Absolutely.
else is thinking like that. So it's fine. My mother, I was raised in a single mother home. My mother taught me how to do my own nails. That didn't judge of a lifestyle that I was living or could live, because I wanted to keep myself looking away. Like Larry touched base when he was in high school and stuff, he always made sure he was looking good. Bishop said he wore his suits. Larry said he wore Bishop's shirts. But, in high school, in grammar school, when I was a little kid, I was the only child for 19 years, and my mother had my little brother or whatever. But the thing is, it's like, I was that little kid. When my mom got us dressed, we was going to a picnic, going maybe her job or whatever we was doing. Let me go outside and get dirty with them clothes she just put me on. Oh, she is going to drag me. My mother used to, I was the baby at 2 years old with a cat bed. I had a cat like a cat had licked his hair. I had those type of things. So that didn't make me, people, because nowadays people judge you wearing fitted pants. You wearing this, you wearing that. Oh my God, he gay, he this and that. It's not. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The ones that y'all are calling gay is the ones that's getting all the women, and you trying to worry about why you at home using both of your hands, creating another scene. Okay? So the women that I know, because I hang around a lot of women, and they love pretty boys. Okay? They love a boy with their nails done. They love a boy arched. Baby, first of all, honey, y'all breath smells. Y'all is just late. Your ears dirty. All this type of stuff. This is why you single, baby. Okay, and this is why you put your right hand in and your left hand. That's why you doing that, and you worrying about. And that's why you so angry, because you sexually frustrated. No, dog, get yourself together, and you'll be all right. Okay? Because baby, these women love the pretty boys. Y'all out here saying all these women marrying these gay men, they marrying these gay men, honey, because these gay men are carrying an image that they love. So tap on in. All right. Now, my cash app is, sorry, BK is cash. Now, that'll my class. That's Brandon my class. All right. Thank you. Yes. So that's good. Well, we had went into that. Yes. So Larry, so this is good. So this is flowing real good. Because the next question you touched base on that. It was just, are you able to work comfortably in your industry dressed up? Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
you can. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Oh, Adrinas, you know I'm not lying, girl. You know you like a pretty boy too. Yes. So, Larry, is there a certain fashions that you look for in women?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk
Man,
about it.
they gotta be up with the latest. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter. You know, I mean, my daughter. I feel like she can dress really well. I used to, when she was young, I would take her shopping and I would sit in the hallway until she got done. I'm like, just let me know when you're done. She being Forever 21. I come in there, she had bags of stuff. I'm like, what's that? What's this? But the way she put it together, it would be so fly. Stuff that you wouldn't even think would be dope. It would be so fly, man. So my thing is that like pay attention to what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like a man like a woman to have vibe, like change it up. You know, wear some perfume. You know, change your hair up. You know, change your outfits up. Make sure your shoe you got different shoes and stuff on. I don't want to see you in the same stuff like that's why a lot of men be on freaking Snapchat and Instagram and these people back pages because they woman won't do the stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to twerk and stuff, all that
Do
stuff
you
too.
hear me?
So I think that is very, very important that a woman like think about like, man, you know, because a woman is representing me just like I'm representing her and we're representing ourselves. So think about like, man, you know, will my man like me in this? You know, what my woman to think about this, you know, or man, I'm gonna put this cologne on, or I'm gonna put this perfume on, and when he smell me or when she smell me, she'll be like, dang, you smell good. So I think like that, man. You know, so I want a woman to be up to par because I want to be attracted to that woman, not just because you're a good person, but man, I want to be attracted to you because I don't want to have to look outside of you because what you won't do. And it's so simple. You know, look online, look what's going on, look at the new fashion, look at what's happening, go to the stores, look around, try on clothes, try on shoes, do all of that stuff, man, because at the end of the day,
Y'all mad at the Kardashians, baby, but they ain't never been
man,
single.
period. Period.
Yeah,
Man,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? So I think that's very important, man. Like to me, a woman got to keep herself together. Like, period, from head to toe. I'm very analytical. I pay attention to everything, and and I'm turned off easily. You know what I'm saying? So because I'm like that, that's why I have to make sure that I'm on point. Because how can I be like that, but then I'm not on point? So
Mm-hmm. That's good. So my thing is so how do you feel? Do you feel the men compliment the woman or the woman compliment the man, or you guys
I think that
compliment each
man and
other?
woman complement each other. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Okay.
period. They complement each other. It's like I can't be, you know, I can't have on. I'm just, you know, I ain't trying to name call, but I can't have on no Gucci shoes. But then you got on some kids, you know, like
So just
yeah,
fast, just
yeah,
fast.
or
Y'all
some
talking
Rainbow
about,
or some Ross, you know.
and you talking about your feet hurt. I'm pretty sure they
Yeah,
do.
absolutely. You know, and again, you can take something, you know, that don't got no label on it in it and make it look dope. But you get the point that I'm making. It's like you got to compliment each other,
Yes.
period. You know. So if it's dope, then it's dope. But if the outer says it's not dope and I'm dope, then it's a problem, man. And I can't even focus because I need to know like why you got that on or why you doing that and I want to smell you when I walk past you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm real big on that.
That's good. So you guys heard it. Y'all heard the certain things he looked for in women. Oh wait, oh, Cherie said, "Wait, I like Ross." Now you can find some good things up in Ross, okay, Miss
Yeah.
Nobles, but you married, okay? So we ain't talking about you, all right? Yes. So that's good. So women, once again, your appearance means everything. Y'all want to run to the gas station, run to take the kids to soccer with bonnets on, baby. You don't know. You might find the man that is gonna love you for the rest of your life, honey. But you done scared the hell out of him with that bonnet on, and he like, child. First of all, you already got fake hair and fake lashes,
I
baby.
hate
Don't be
weave.
scared of
I
all
hate
that.
weave with a passion, but I'm sorry, but that's something else. But go ahead.
Yes. So it's like you done scared them already because when y'all go lay in the bed, you gonna look like it's grown. So, baby, so it's like, come on, let's just make it make sense. Ladies, you heard the man. This is a real man. You know, honey, the girls will tell you what they like, but this is a real man, okay? And he told y'all what he likes. So can y'all get it together? There's some of y'all on here, I want a name drop. But y'all need to get it together, okay? Because that's why y'all single. Oh, okay. So, Larry, but tell me this. How's that been an increase in women clientele in the barber industry?
Yes, there has been, because a lot of women nowadays are, they're cutting their hair low because they want to exercise or it's low maintenance, and then a lot of cosmetologists, they really don't know how to cut hair to that degree. So with that, the women have to come over to the barbershop and get their hair cut because they don't want to get a haircut by their cosmetologist who really don't know what they're doing from that aspect, Okay. So there has been an influx, even, with women students and as well as, women clients. I've been cutting women clients since I've been cutting hair since I was a teenager, but there are so many more right now because, it's low maintenance. So.
Okay. So are they cutting their hair off to wear wigs, or they just cut
So that don't make sense, do it. Like, why would you cut your hair off to put a wig and a weave on? I don't understand that.
That's what
I don't understand that. But see, the reason I don't like weave is because everybody don't know how to wear weave. Like, if you got to keep doing this all day, and if you can see the lace front, or if it's the glue nasty, or you can't afford to get it done and get a real sew in and get it done.
They still wear glue in?
People who can't afford the real deal, yeah. Yeah, hair is expensive. Hair can be like $150, $200 a bag, and some people be needing 2 and 3 bags depending on what they're getting. So my thing is that I don't like weave because of the fact that, first of all, I don't like that corn chip smelling weave. But if people got weave, like a woman, I just feel like a woman, like if you wear certain hairstyles, you got to know how to get up every day and do your hair. I want your hair to look good. Don't just get up and you just get up and your hair ain't done until you get it done the next time you get it done. Like, get up and when stuff is out of place or if something ain't right. Get up and fix your hair. Take time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it take me 2 hours to get myself together, period. Because I need to make sure that I'm on point. If I got to be somewhere at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm up at 4. I'm up at 4, getting myself together because I don't want to miss nothing. I cut my hair. I shave. I do everything I need to do, get my clothes out. I need to make sure I do everything. I mean, that's just the way I am, man. And I feel like a woman should be able to take the same amount of time, but some people just don't care. But then they get mad because they feel like they're being judged. Man, nobody being judged. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a normal expectation. Keep yourself together. Because otherwise, if he start dipping out and looking at somebody else or looking at another woman who smell good and look good and she got herself together and she dressed good and she got swag, then you gonna be pissed off. So don't be mad about it. Step your game up, period.
Mm-hmm. Period, Pooh. Step your game up, girl. Do you hear me? So that's good. That's good. So Larry, I don't know this either because I've been wearing the same 2 haircuts all my life. But can you tell me the different haircuts that are trending now via business street or in your industry or so? What's trending now? The haircuts?
The sponge. Everybody doing the sponge, man. And rocking these beards. People rocking beards who don't even got no beard to even rock. But like the sponge is really trending right now. Like sponging their hair. And nowadays again, it's just about it's about, I don't know, it's about vibe. It ain't always about everything just being, smack dab on point. It's about vibe. You cannot have a haircut, but if you sponge your hair and line your mustache or even, wear a rugged beard, it's okay. As long as you clean, you smell good, you got yourself together, for some people it might not even matter, So, haircuts that are trending, like I said, the sponge, of course, the taper, the fade, the beards, but it's just kind of whatever, fits a person. So, yeah.
So that's good. Okay, so whatever. So basically, what's been fitting the person? Okay, so the sponge. I'm sick of the sponge.
So we're taught in school that you have an oval shaped face, you got a rectangular face, you got a square face.
What kind of face I got?
So you have more. So I mean, you got a beard.
makes it
No,
make sense. I would hate that for
don't drag
Larry.
me, please don't drag me. But your beard, but it's like I would need to see your whole. So you got kind of like almost like a oval shaped, like face and head, so to speak. That's not bad. It's so the reason I mentioned that is because of the fact of like you got people who have like long napes, right? So this is considered your nape. When you got a long nape, then you got to bring it up in order to shorten it. But if you got a short nape, then you got to elongate it in order to make it long. So in our books, in our barber books, you have certain shapes of the face. So you can't say, "Hey man, cut my hair just like his," because I can make it similar, but I need to cut it according to the shape of your face, your swag, your get up, and all of it. It's like somebody might want a full beard, but your beard don't grow in this area. It's like, how can I?
Yeah, and I hate when y'all, baby, y'all spray them people beard on. They get home and wash their behind. But my daddy said to keep the hair on your face, you better heal. You better buckle. That's what my father said. He said, you want some hair on your face, you better.
Well, when we was young, when I was in high school, we used to shave our mustache off in order for it to get thick. So, we'd be looking like, well, I can't say that because this is a sanctified Facebook Live. So, but yeah.
Not, listen. Y'all go away. Come back on in 2 seconds.
But shut up. Talk some gas.
Yes, but no, Quanda, she don't mind much.
Quanda, she needs to get saved.
Yes, but no. So that's good. So those are the things. So, but as the key, man, for those out there trying to get a beer, just go down and pray a little and watch it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. That is hilarious. So, but there, I will say, I don't know if that's you or your students, but I hate when they spray them people beards on knowing they ain't got no beards. Now I hate those the beards that go like this. I
chin
call
straps.
Them,
yeah, that's called a chin strap.
Like this, it wears me out. And then I hate when they landing is right here, but y'all spray up.
Well, you saying y'all, but again, it goes back to what I said earlier about people who aren't properly knowledgeable on how to use enhancements and spray and all of that kind of stuff. So with that being the case, they don't know how to use it properly. So they're not doing it right. I can do it where it don't even, because some people need enhancing. If your hairline is weak, or if you need to have your beard dyed, yeah, I can make it not even look like that, but I can make it look natural. But some people don't know how to make it look natural because barbering is an art and a science. So if people don't know how to be artistic about it, they just spraying it just to spray it, and it look like a bunch of paint painted on there, and it don't look right. So.
Ooh. So what happened when the people go home and wash their behind? That $50 haircut.
Some people don't wash their behind. They don't wash none of that until it. Hey, some people. Hey, you believe it or not, some people don't do. I mean, you can make it where it stay and it's thick, but some people don't wash their face and stuff, man, for a few days.
Ooh.
Believe it or not.
That's just who that'll roll me out. But yeah, so that's, I understand. So listen, have you ever had a time when you had to tell a client, no, this ain't the haircut for you, no, this ain't for you?
Yep, of course. You have to let them know that, like, man, I don't think so. You have to trust me. Again, it goes back to when I say trust you as a stylist. They need to trust me. You sit in my chair, you got to trust me as your barber, and that I'm not going to mislead you. So, but, you got to give the people what they pay for. But, again, you have to ask them, hey, man, trust me on this. But that again goes with, if you're knowledgeable of what you're talking about, then they'll trust you. But if you don't know what you're talking about, then like, okay, why do I trust you? You can't even tell me why I need to trust you,
Because my cousin took, T.Y. just got that haircut, and that haircut was raw as hell, so they need to baby go to bed. Yeah. Okay, so that's good, Larry. This is good. So we got a couple more questions. We coming to an end. Larry, what do you miss about fashion from back in the days when you were growing up compared to where fashion is?
What do I miss? Or,
what do you miss? Do you miss anything?
No, I don't think I'm missing it. Like, I used to have all my suits made since I was like 18 years old. So all of my suits was made. So I was wearing the palazzo pants with with the 2 inch with the
Oh,
2 inch cups. That's why I say you say, do we miss it? No, I'd never go back to that. But that's what was in. But
very
that's what was
good.
in back in the day. I had all the colored gators. I had my suits custom made. With the I didn't wear the Hezekiah Walker jackets, but I had my 4 button or 5 button suits on, or
Oh,
so basically, man, I don't miss that, but that's what we wore back in the day. The pants that was swinging, the rayon pants, and all that stuff. So
oh.
you know, but I don't miss that though.
One delivery.
Yeah, he'll deliver you, and we was
Oh,
spending all that money on gators and stuff like that. When now, man, you can buy a nice dope pair of shoes and get by versus having to spend 600, $1,000 on some gators. Even though we got shoes that cost that much, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, you had to have them gators, them different colors gators to go with them suits, man. So walking suits, all of that. But I don't miss none of that. I'd never go back to that ever.
very good. I just saw one of my uncles, and they had on a linen 2-piece suit. I said, honey, I had called my uncle a girl. I said, girl, go to bed. I said, go to bed, uncle. I said, why you got this job? He thought them young girls like it like this. I said, baby,
No, they don't.
you got to teach the Teresa that needs somewhere to stay,
No, no,
baby.
they.
The young girls that I
Yeah.
know, they said,
No.
no, no. Okay, so Larry, give me your favorite store and favorite brand, one of each.
Favorite store and favorite brand. Okay, so I'll be, because they sell everything. I say Neiman Marcus is probably one of my favorite stores. And one of my favorite brands. We'll go with Gucci. We'll say Gucci. Yeah, that's one of my.
Oh, we know
Yeah,
you
that's
like
one of my
Gucci.
favorite brands. So, yep.
Yes. Yes, they had looted that
I
Gucci.
know, right?
Now they couldn't get up into Neiman's. They just said,
No,
oh girl, y'all
no, they could get in there.
Yes, that's real good. So, Larry, which one of your peers are leading the way in fashion today?
Which one of my peers are leading the way in fashion? Which one of my peers? Man, you know what? I love the way Charles Johnson dressed. Charles Johnson is the
Okay.
COO of he worked with New Life, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know Charles
Charles,
Johnson.
man.
You guys don't know Charles Johnson. He is a
Yeah,
fabulous
yeah,
man.
yeah. So Charles, man, his the way he dressed, man. And then too, to be honest with you, man, you got a lot of people who I'm not fat, but I'm a little muscular, you know what I'm saying? So I like to.
Oh, that's what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
call
yeah.
him.
So I like to look. I like to look a certain way in my clothes. So when I say I'm not fat, like I'm not obese, but you got people who they want to wear.
You're not
Yeah,
plus
you so
size.
stupid. They want to wear the European cut, but they don't have the physique to wear the European cut. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I think that it's important that we work on our health, and making sure that if we want to, like, because with fashion, like, your clothes ain't gonna look right if if you have to wear, I don't want to go there, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
want to wear some dope clothes, yeah, you got plus sizes, got some good. But if you want to look dope in your clothes, man, your physique and your all of that got to make sense with it. Otherwise,
Gotta
it's
make
not go
sense.
it's not gonna work. It's just not. You know.
That's good. So give me a celebrity, an artist, a reality star, maybe a mega preacher, someone that's on that level that's leading the way in fashion or inspire you in fashion.
Celebrity, somebody leading the way in fashion. Celebrity. Da, da, da.
Or inspire you.
Somebody that inspired me. You know what?
Yes. That's on a celebrity stage.
Um, One of the people who inspired me. So I'm always looking up. I love to look up people's net worth and all that kind of stuff, because I like to look and see where I'm going, where I'm gonna be at, and
That's
I
good.
admonish. I'm like, oh my God, like, he's doing this. But one of the people who I've really did some research on lately is like Shaq. He might not dress that dope, man, but my COO asked me. He said, man, he said, so when Larry wake up and everything is good, and you don't have any issues, and your business are running good, this, that, and the other. He said, when you're
Uh-huh.
able to wake up and you have that feeling, then what? I said, man, I'm gonna be like Shaq and try and have 17 pretzel places and 9 Papa John's pizzas and all of this stuff, man, because for me it won't stop. So like I admire people, man, who, you know, like me, I'm the type of person, if I got $100, I do not want that $100 to go to $99.99. I need to go above that $100. So I'm always looking for stuff like, I'm not gonna say I'm never satisfied, but I'm not content with where I am. It's like I'm always trying to build. And one of the reasons that I really try and build is because of the fact of I don't want to just be okay. I want to be able to pave the way so that my family and for the people that work with me and the people that work around me, I want to be able to give opportunities because of the fact that being African American, being black, man, it's harder for us, you know. So, you know, I feel like I've taken a lot of punches so I can kind of get where I'm trying to go. So that way it can open up the door for a lot of other people because I want to share, I want to help, and I want people to be able to, you know, equally be. I don't want to be on no mountain by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I admire. So back to the original question, you know, I admire, you know, like Shaq and people like him. Of course, Michael Jordan, you know, stuff that they do. And,
Yes.
you know, man, so just people that just moving, you know, we like Master P, you know, I was researching him lately. Man, people,
Come on,
Master
guys.
P started when he was young, man. He a straight businessman and people don't understand it. And it's just like, I hate to say this, but it's like a drug dealer. If a drug dealer can make a lot of money selling drugs in the streets, he's like he could be an upstanding businessman if he can do that. But you just got to change your attitude. You got to change your posture, and you got to jump over into the business aspect of it. You got to lead the streets where it is. You got to have that balance. So my point being, man, is that a lot of people who, you know, who we don't think doing stuff, man, they doing some stuff, and I'm always, you know, looking at that stuff to be encouraged. I'm always like when I get up in the morning, man, you know, I'm always, you know, listening at positive things or just getting little, you know, things dropping my spirit, stuff to post, you know, encouraging people and all that kind of stuff, man. So yeah, so that's some of the people that I admire, man.
That's good. That's good. Those are some
Yeah,
good people. That
yeah,
was good. That had
yeah.
blessed me. You
I'm telling y'all, if
yes.
y'all look up, if y'all just pick somebody and look up their net worth, you be like, dang, they worth that much money, you know, or look up somebody net worth who used to be worth a lot of money, like, man, they only worth $100,000 for real.
You're amazing, like some of these stylists out here. Like I've like the same thing like you've done. I've looked up people in my industry and I've been like, wow.
Yep,
And they only work with one A-list client. That's all they
yep.
work with. That's all they do. And I'm like, oh, and I got all these, what, 15 clients a week, honey, and I'm stressed out, hair falling out, laying
Right.
back here. I'm the one that gets the enhancers all the way up here. So, you know, I'm like, wow, but I see myself in the future. Do you hear me? Yeah, so that's good. That's really, really good, Larry. So you guys, we are coming to an end. This has been so good. Larry, once again, I can't stress enough. I thank you
Thank you
so
for
much
having me,
for
man.
taking time out of your busy schedule, which I know is very busy. You guys get y'all schools in front of you. And please do. I encourage you to try it. But this is good, man. Like I stated at the beginning, me and Larry was working on a project, but he had a small injury. We will say small. And soon you guys are gonna see some great works with both of us. Stay tuned. All is well. Larry, before I say this, I want you to prepare yourself because I don't know if you're a true preacher, but we're gonna go off with you giving the people encouraging words to keep on doing this pandemic. But you guys know who I am. I am Brandon Moman, better known as Style Me Brandon. On last Sunday, I celebrated 10 years as a successful wardrobe stylist. You guys, it has not been easy, but it has been great. And you guys, I have so much in store for myself and also for my viewers, also my clients. Like, things are only going to get better. It doesn't have to get better. It's only going to get better. And this has been good. On Saturday, you guys, I celebrate a birthday. My mother always said you never ask a woman their age. I'm not a woman, but don't ask me my age. Okay? But I will celebrate my birthday on Saturday. It's pretty crazy because I got a couple of inboxes. And people was like, is it your birthday or anniversary? I made this step a week before my birthday. And I was like, This is going to be what I want to do. This is what I'm doing. I stepped out on faith, you guys. It is not easy stepping out on faith, becoming an entrepreneur, you guys, when you don't have nothing. And I was young, and I didn't have anything. I left home at 17. Not because I was put out or I was a disobedient child. It was because I wanted to show my mother that she was a great parent and what she taught me. And I feel like I've been doing a great job. And my mother is happy. I give her flowers while she can smell them. But nevertheless, you guys know where you can find me at. All social media platforms. My website is www.stylemebrendan.com. Larry, do you mind, before you encourage the people, do you mind telling the people where they can find you at? And what do you have coming up?
They can find me on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Twitter, at my name, Larry Roberts Jr. What I have coming up next, I have a reality show called Barbershop. So, yeah, so check that out. Well, you'll be hearing from that soon. I got a new app coming out. It's going to be, man, top of the line.
Now, what type of app? Because, they got apps out.
Apps. So my app is basically going to be an app where y'all see it. It's going to be an app.
Oh, okay, because you have made me nervous. I was thinking, you be
Yeah. An app. No, an app. So, yeah, just for the industry, man. I'm always, trying to do something different. I got some more businesses and stuff that's coming about, you know what I'm saying, that I'm going to let you guys know about. But I just want to leave y'all with this, if I can. Don't allow your gift to take you someplace that your character can't handle. And what I mean by that is that a lot of times we are great at what we do, but our character can't handle our goodness, so to speak. So don't allow your gift to take you someplace your character can't handle. And remember that for those of you who want to be in business, or you're in business, or whatever the case may be, you have to go through in order to get to. But how you deal with what you go through determines how you come out. So if you really love what you do, got to hang in there. You got to stick with it. And if you hang in there, you stick with it. It can't be about no amount of money, because the money will come. I know you got to survive, but the money will come. So I think y'all can do it, man. I appreciate you having me on your show. Man, maybe we can do it again sometime. You know what I'm saying? When you get Saver. Other than that, we should be good.
So, as I said with others, what I said with my other guests, so once this pandemic lifts and everything, I'm going to redo the entire everyone, but it's going to be a more intimate. We're Oprah Winfrey about the situation. We'll have wardrobe and everything, a whole production team. It'll be good. But I don't want to leave this out. You guys be sure to tune in next week at 5 o'clock. I'm going to have Larry's colleague on here, Derek Swole Ray. Swole will be on here. He'll be talking about fashion in his industry. He has his own clothing line called Faith Moves. We're going to talk about him with his fashions, playing for Justin Timberlake and all those other people, Kurt Franklin, that he played for. So you guys be sure to tune in next week at 5 o'clock. Larry, this has been good, man. Thank you. Now set your clippers up, because I'm coming to give me a birthday haircut. Yes, Larry, this is good, you guys. This is good, Larry. You done went over my time.
That's your fault.
So you make sure you send me a love.
That's what happens. That's what happens when a show is good. So I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Yes, it was good vibes only. Good vibes only. This was really good. But Larry, we gonna go on and get on out of here. So I'll chat with you later. You guys, I thank you for tuning in. See you guys next week, 5 o'clock. I'll have Derek Swole Ray on. He gonna get his whole name. But see you guys next week. All right. Goodbye.